Hi guys, and today I'm going to do a review on Tastrophe Monster High doll. I'm going to start on the doll itself. And I'm going to read and show you the pictures in the comic. I'm going to show you the brush and compare it to the other brush I have from the other Monster High doll. Yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to start on the ears. The ears have, this ear has one piercing, one black piercing, and two piercings on this ear. The piercings are a different color, so it's a little bit more different than the other Twirly dolls. The hair. The hair has an orange and red kind of concept. The other Twirly dolls, but it has a different kind of style. It's a high ponytail, and she clearly has longer hair than the other Twirly dolls. And I would say that the hair is really soft, but on the orange part that has the stripes, it's matted down with gel to keep it in place. That way it has this stripe popping out. Now with the face. She wears a mask. You can take off and on. And you can't see this but on the camera, but it has like studs going around it. And it has whiskers popping out. And on the back it's nothing, and it has this swirl to hold it in place. And yeah. And cat ears pointing out. And she has this kind of stripes on her cheeks. You can't see this on camera either, but it's kind of like a half orange, half thing, and she's supposed to have that, like in the comic. And she has green eyes, as usual. I love the makeup. It makes it stand out. It matches with the whole outfit and concept, and it matches with the lipstick. Lipstick is kind of a dark red. Tail, I'm going to go with the tail. The tail is, you can move it, but you can't, like on the original doll, you can't bend it. It's a hard plastic. It stays in that position. Now the hands. She has gloves, black gloves on, but each are different. As you can see, this one has studs on, and this one doesn't. And this one has one, it's kind of like a fingerless glove, but has one, it attaches to one finger. This one, it is fingerless glove. It has studs and no kind of like finger-y kind of cover. I like how they did that. Makes it look more tough. And she has 3 bracelets, and they're not separate. They are all together. And I like this one. This one is like a mouse kind of, let me let the camera focus. Well, it's not really focusing right now. It is like a mousy kind of figure on top of the bracelet, and it has studs, both of them. And it's 1 bracelet, not 3 this time. So it's a kind of different style for the doll. Now the belt. The belt has a cat in the middle and a feather attaching to, I think this is a pouch. And it has, that's it. And you could take the belt off if you want to. I think it just adds more to the outfit, so I'm not going to take it off. And as you can see, she has a tiger customized skullet. Now the shoes, which are my favorite part on the Monster High doll. The shoes have kind of a little curve right here, and then it has this zipper going up. And if you turn it, and if the camera focuses, I don't think it will though. Well, it has scratch marks going on. And it has a little bit of studs, like it's black and it has a little bit of studs, and on the bottom it's black and the same. It has studs around the boot. And on the doll, she's wearing, for a necklace, a kind of collar that has studs and a little tiny skullet. She has a black collar, like, for a dress, not that collar that I was just talking about, not the necklace. This collar, like a jacket kind of collar. It is leather, and it feels like leather. And the whole outfit is basically red and orange combined with a kind of like, well, it reminds me of a fence, kind of black. It has these dots that make it look like a fence. So yeah. And the shoes are the easiest to take off because it has a slit on the back, both of them. You could easily take this off by removing the tail and removing the Velcro. That's pretty much it for the doll. Now on to what the doll comes with. The doll comes with a Monster High brush, a comic, a clear doll stand. The doll stand is pretty easy. I mean, all you have to do is just put the doll like a saddle kind of thing and just make it pose whatever you want. And I think this doll stand is better than this doll stand because, well, it doesn't stretch out the clothes. When you put it on, you know how the clothes usually have this, oops, it pulls the clothes back and that gets on my nerves. And yeah, let me just put it right here. But enough about me. On the bottom of the doll stand, it has a skullet, so that's another different thing about this doll stand. But on the old doll stand, it was not. It just said the Monster High kind of letter, and it's a spider webby kind of thing, because this was the Dot Dead collection. This is a different one, so I don't know what's the concept about that. And yeah, that's it for the doll stand. On to the doll brush. The doll brush is pretty simple. I mean, it's a brush, and it has a skull-like mark, just like the old brush. And it says Monster High. And yeah, it's basically the same thing as the old one, except, well, you see, this is more of a silver, just like the other doll stand. This was black, and the other was silver. So yeah, that's the difference between them. On to the comic. The comic is probably my favorite part about this line. I mean, I just think they did a really good job illustrating, like the pictures and stuff. I love how the box looked like she was jumping out of the window, and so did the comic, so she was jumping out of the window. This comic was made by Riley Herrera's. Come on, how do you pronounce that? Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Sander Shipman. On the top of this page, it has a skullet and a picture of Tastrophe, and it says issue 1. And on the back, it's giving you a preview of another hero. See, it says, be on the lookout. Another hero is drawing on the power of justice. And it says Monster High in the back. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the comic. From the time I was a kitten, all I ever wanted to be was a superhero. I imagined myself protecting the weak and righting the wrongs of villainy. Slam, and it says jail right there. That is so cute. I knew I couldn't depend on destiny, being a member of some secret society or a freak lab accident to gain superpowers. I would need a focus and determination. See, I would have to work and train and be disciplined. And maybe a little bit of luck. And it says, well, before I could wear the mask and call myself a superhero. Whew. The day finally came when I felt I was ready. I headed out into the city, and before I know it, I was actually doing the job of a superhero. Here's a picture.